Good morning students, welcome to SST class. In the previous video we learned the role of the judiciary and the meaning of independent judiciary. In this video we will learn the structure of courts in India. There are three different levels of courts in our country. There are several courts at the lower level, and while there is only one at the apex level, that is the Supreme Court. At the top is the Supreme Court, that is located in New Delhi and presided over by the Chief Justice of India. The decisions made by the Supreme Court are binding on all other courts in India. The courts that most people interact with are what are called subordinates or district courts. These are at the district or tehsil level or in towns, and they hear many kinds of cases. Each state is divided into districts that are presided over by a district judge. Each state has a high court, which is the highest court of that state. Currently, there are 25 high courts in India, and many states have their own high courts. High courts were first established in the three presidency cities of Calcutta, Bombay, and Madras in 1862. The High Court of Delhi came up in 1966. Punjab and Haryana share a common High Court at Chandigarh, and four northeastern states of Assam, Nagaland, Mizoram, and Arunachal Pradesh have a common High Court at Guwahati. Andhra Pradesh and Telangana have separate High Courts from 1st January 2019. A person can appeal to a higher court if they believe that the judgment passed by the lower court is not just. Let us understand the meaning of appellate system by tracking a case, State Delhi Administration versus Lakshman Kumar and other 1985. In February 1980, Lakshman Kumar married 20-year-old Sudha Goyal, and they lived in a flat in Delhi with Lakshman's brothers and their families. On 2nd December 1980, Sudha died in hospital due to burn. Her family filed a case in court. When this case was heard in the trial court, 4 of her neighbors were called as a witness. On the basis of evidences, the trial court convicted Lakshman, his mother Shakuntala, and his brother-in-law Subhash Chandra, and sentenced all three of them to death. In November 1983, the three accused went to the High Court to appeal against the verdict of the trial court. The High Court, after hearing an argument of all the lawyers, decided that Sudha had died due to an accidental fire caused by the kerosene stove. Lakshman, Shakuntala, and Subhash Chandra were acquitted. The above High Court judgment deeply troubled women, and they held demonstration and filed a separate appeal against this High Court decision in the Supreme Court through the Indian Federation of Women Lawyers. In 1985, the Supreme Court heard this appeal against the acquittal of Lakshman and 2 members of his family. The Supreme Court heard the arguments of the lawyers and reached a decision that was different from that of the High Court. They found Lakshman and his mother guilty. The Supreme Court decided to send the accused to prison for life. Rest of the topic we will learn in next video. Thank you. Have a nice day.